Hello, I'm Jackie. Today I will tell you about a movie, Catwoman, in which the heroine is as soft as a cat. She can slide through the fence and escape from prison easily. The movie started, Patience was a designer of a cosmetics company. She had been designing for several years, but her career still didn't grow bigger. The company recently launched a new cosmetic product. The boss said that this product is the dream of every girl and who is afraid of aging. The boss's wife said that it's no longer Head Air Beauty. For 15 years, she had been the company's product spokesperson. But this time it was replaced by a girl promoted by her husband. Their relationship was full of disappointment. The boss was so angry with Patience that even his wife couldn't stand it. If you are in a bad mood, why are you venting your anger with the little girl? The boss changed his words and gave Patience 48 hours to redesign the ad. Seeing the boss going with a new woman, the wife became so angry that she swore to crush him down. When Patience was designing the ad, a kitten kept meowing outside the window. Patience opened the window and saw the cat was calling for help. She is small but so courageous that she risked her life and climbed over to save the cat. A detective passing by saw and advised her to stay still. It seems like the outdoor air conditioner wanted to be a matchmaker that it fell. The detective hurriedly rushed upstairs to save Patience. The cat had already safely arrived in the house. Two people were destined to be together. After a busy day, Patience finally finished her advertising design. The boss asked her to send it to the factory. In the laboratory, she accidentally heard that the company's new product was poisonous. Once you have used this product, the skin will rot if you stop using them. The doctor who produces cosmetics suggested stopping this product, but the boss's wife wanted to make a lot of money with it. After hearing all of this, Patience was so scared that every cell in her body trembled. The security guard received the notice from the wife to kill the eavesdropper. Patience ran away to the sewer, was directly washed off the cliff and into the river. The previous cat called its friends to save Patience. It stepped out and came to Patience, gave out a breath of immortality on her. She suddenly revived. Her eyes became clearer than a magnifying glass, as if she got a superpower. She hurriedly searched for clues and found a cat professor. The professor said she had become Catwoman. Although Patience didn't believe in this whole thing, her body felt like being possessed by a cat. Not only had her lifestyle changed, her inner temper also became fiery and provoked. Being criticized by the boss, Patience directly said that it's disgusting to work with an untalented and ethical boss like you. The boss immediately fired her. All the colleagues stood up and applauded for her. Being unemployed, Patience spent all her time dating with the detective. Her melancholy eyes, messy hairstyle, and amazing ball skills. And that devil figure had fascinated the detective. This is bestowed by the cat's power. Facing with a disturbing neighbor, she fiercely hit the door to beat them. Since kindness can't exchange for gentleness, she changed her way of living and tried to be a bad girl. She cut her curly hair and made herself the sexiest Catwoman suit. She was passing the jewelry store when going home that night, and incidentally took care of the two robbers with her power. The robbers tumbled, and all got beaten. They were never able to be normal again. The cat professor said, "Let me tell you, you died after being washed out by the sewage from the cosmetics company. It was the cat who saved you with its vitality." Catwoman, knowing the truth, wanted to take revenge for herself and stop the new product that harmed thousands of girls. First, she found the company's security. Catwoman is a cat, she is soft and yet furious, elegant yet cruel. The security finally confessed that it was the boss who asked him to release the water because Catwoman saw something she shouldn't see. Catwoman used her catwalk to get to the cosmetics production place. She found that the doctor who opposed cosmetics had been brutally killed. The guard thought it was Catwoman and immediately pressed the alarm. Fortunately, she was vicious and escaped easily. After that evening, Patience went to visit her girlfriend in the hospital. It was reported on the news that it was Catwoman who killed the doctor. The boss also announced that no one can stop the launch of the product because it was loved by thousands of girls. Patience's best friend was also using it. Maybe this was the reason why her friend was hospitalized. The detective judged from the handwriting that Catwoman might be the girl who dated him. The two dated in the amusement park again. When riding on the Ferris wheel, the machine suddenly broke down. The two wanted to get closer, but the Ferris wheel didn't allow that. It was about to collapse, but luckily gears stopped it from happening. The detective went down to help. Patience saw a little boy about to fall. She immediately rushed over and hugged the boy as quickly as possible. A crisis was solved easily. The detective suspected that she was Catwoman even more. At night, Patience put on her suit. She used her nails, drawing a circle on the glass, successfully sneaked into the wife's villa, but she was soon spotted by the wife, and quickly got knocked down. After the fight, Patience threatened the wife that the product was poisonous and must be stopped. The wife had long been dissatisfied with her husband's betrayal. She asked Patience where could she find another rich and willful husband? Patience fell to believe the wife. She pressed the boss under her body and questioned about cosmetics. When the security arrived, Patience escaped like a cat. The detective came backstage to find her. The two disagreed and started fighting. Do you think they were fighting? Actually, they were just acting lovey-dovey. The detective not only couldn't beat Patience but was also pressed down to the ground. On the next day, they started dating as nothing happened. Patience's eating style made the detective more suspicious. On the way home, it rained suddenly, two of them hugged naturally. Enough with the lovey-dovey things, the detective found sharp nails and fingerprints on the cup at her house. After taking them back to the police station, he confirmed that the girl he was dating was Catwoman. The next day, Patience received a call from the wife. She said that she had evidence of the boss's crime. Patience came to the villa again, and the wife admitted that she had spent 40 years for the stinky man. It was the man's fault and she wanted to kick him out. The lady boss was the real manipulator. The boss had already been killed by her. She even left paw marks on his body. Afterward, the wife pressed the alarm and the police quickly surrounded the area. Patience changed her clothes and escaped through the back door. It was reported again that it was Catwoman who killed the boss. The detective had already waited for her at home and took her to the police station. Catwoman cried and said, "Don't you even believe me? The truth is not what you see is like. When we first met you thought I was going to jump off the building, but I was actually saving the cat." That was the truth, yet she was still caught in jail. At this moment, a cat appeared again and gave her the idea to escape. Tomorrow, toxic cosmetics would be on the market. Tens of thousands of women are about to be killed. She must be the one to stop this. At this time, the scene that made thousands of women doubt about life came. This petite Catwoman actually walked through the iron fence of the prison easily. Yes, this is not a special effect, it is a real take. But only a small cat can see that scene. If cats fell from a height, they never landed with injuries. The same was true for Catwoman. Her landing posture was so elegant. When a luxury car hit her, she immediately took the car after arriving at the toxic cosmetics warehouse. She tied all the car tires of those to be shipped together. A car drove away, the other axles were all scrapped. The wife's toxic cosmetics conference was held smoothly. The detective thought thoroughly and felt that there was something strange. He found the boss to investigate. Her gentle appearance couldn't hide the vicious side in her heart. She directed her gun at the detective. At this moment, Patience appeared and rescued the detectives. The security guards were all taken down by her. Now there was only the wife left. Yet she was not simple. She was small but her strength was big. Being hit many times, she was still fine without any wounds. The toxic cosmetics she produced can quickly restore her face. The wife picked up a weapon and started to counterattack. She used the fire extinguisher as a spray. But in the end, she was knocked down by Catwoman. The wife pretended to faint and stabbed Catwoman with glass slag. She stood back and beat Catwoman so hard that Catwoman would be dead in no time. Catwoman used her long whip and took the advantage again. She used her power to beat the wife. She beat her face out of her original form and made her hanging on. Catwoman was meant to save the wife. But when the wife saw her terrible look, she got so scared of it that she fell straight down and died. At the end of the movie, Catwoman got rid of the suspicion and successfully dismantled the toxic cosmetics company. She did not live with the detective. As a supernatural person, she wanted to stay in this Sin City and continue to fight the evil forces. The cat that changed her life accompanied her on this path. This fantasy movie is called Catwoman. It tells the story of a good girl becoming a Catwoman after being murdered. As a netizen said, it's submissive, yet aggressive. Elegant, yet also cruel. This is the nature of a cat and a woman. Don't forget to like and follow me to meet in our next video.